It is time.
For our annual Tank Wars!
Our semi-annual, sometimes annual, Tank Warathon off.
First off, we've got our champion, Trent, on the board, wearing the champion's belt. He won last year. Who knows if he's won more than this, because we're not really keeping score.
Oh, he's looking good with that belt there, Chris. Very proud.
Looking at his stats, he's got some pretty big stats on the board.
Trent's never been nothing but big.
65 lemurs. That's a lot of lemurs.
But he always struggles with that dexterity, Chris. 7's never been really good for him. He may have to get past that dexterity, but he's got the tank to do it. This year, Trent's brought Veronica. Veronica looks like she's equipped this year with the Whimsy.
Ooh, the Whimsy. Tell us more about the Whimsy, Trent.
Let's put it this way. If you take a firework that was made by a unicorn and all the things that unicorns have, magically speaking, related to fireworks, that is the Whimsy.
That's right, Chris. But this time, Trent looks like he's going up against a new/old/new challenger, Chris.
His stats really don't make any sense. I'm not sure how high decent is. That 16 focus he's got is definitely sharp.
Oh, sorry, Chris. I think you meant -16.
Oh, negative. Well, it's a good thing that focus has more relation to golf than any other sport.
That's right, Chris.
Chris has brought along his new tank, Cletus.
And Cletus really isn't a tank this year. I don't know, does this qualify, Chris? Is he breaking the rules here? It looks like he's towing the line.
I mean, the rule essentially is you've got to be made of plastic and have wheels. Both of which happen to be the case for this plastic toy snowmobile.
Perfect. Looks like he knows those rules well enough.
I mean, better than the Stegosaurus he used last year.
That's right, Chris. Much better than that Stegosaurus. Looks like he's actually following the rules this time.
Yeah, he lost anyway, so it wasn't like it was even a benefit for him.
Now that we've talked about the challengers, let's hear what they have to say.
So I'm sure Chris mentioned all sorts of reasons why I would lose over him.
Reasons why Trent is going to lose. Number one, Trent's a pretty big guy, so he tends to go big, which means he's probably going to have a big tank.
But the real reason I'm going to win a tank battle is I brought a tank.
He's also going to have lots of big fireworks. Big fireworks also means more cardboard. And that just means more places for this thing to catch fire. Number two, he's more of a quantity guy, not a quality guy. So he's gonna go buy like some big, cheap one with a bunch of fireworks that last 2 seconds, and then it's just gonna be over.
And overall, by far, knowing me, I have significantly more firepower on my tank than he will on whatever Tonka toy he decided to go with.
I bought ones that lasted at least 2 minutes apiece. So we're gonna see how the quantity over quality works. Reasons why I'm gonna win. Number one, this is awesome. Number two, it only cost me $2. Number three, it's aerodynamic. If air passes over it, so do sparks. And I don't remember what number I'm on, but this guy's awesome.
Enough said. America.
All right, Chris, for our new viewers, why don't you give a breakdown of the rules?
All right, so to give you a generalized idea, each one of these rules was figured out by things that occurred that reminded us, hey, maybe next year, let's not do that. The let's not do that rules. First off,
Safety curve.
second off, no aerials.
Why can't I use aerials, Dad?
We had a bad experience. Okay, third, or C, or 11, Charlie. Rule Charlie. You win by being the least melted. When the mall is flaming, you lose.
All right, with that rule breakdown, now let's look at the grand prize.
You know, really all of this is, it's all about the pride of having the belt. And is only passed on to the winner of
The battle. That is Tank War.
It's flaming time. Did you get that? It's like more than that,
Yeah.
like the flames. All right.
Oh my
They're
word.
both on fire.
Yes! Well, Chris, another tank war come and gone. Let's look at the results.
Yeah, the Molo's definitely flaming. Or the Whimsy at the very least.
The Whimsy didn't perform as well as Trent must have hoped this year.
And I think Chris had a point there saying something about being aerodynamic.
Must have. It seemed to work out for him. I actually think it must have been that negative 16 focus. Chris had the win in the bag from the beginning.
Let that be a lesson to you, folks. Let us know what you think in the comments below.
Oh, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more.
Ring that bell.
Ding, 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 ding.